Here's another interesting Slab City resident. Ryan, nice to meet you. Thank you for your hospitality and letting me come over. And Kaz tells me you have a pretty interesting setup here, so if we could take a look at it, that would be great. That would be awesome. So I appreciate the opportunity, the rare opportunity to come in and...
Yeah, I have the elusive slab camp. Actually, before we pop in, I could show you this. Like, we like looking at all the piles of trash out here and burnt up stuff, and a lot of things get recycled and reused. But we try to look at what's left, what people don't use, and usually it's the tin soup cans. You can't really recycle them or do much to them, but we cut the other ends off so that you can see right through the can.
Oh yeah, that's really
wire
cool.
them together, and this is, we actually dragged this over here. This was the first thing we erected at this camp.
Wow.
And it's never fallen down.
Now, do you have a YouTube channel, Ryan?
We do, yeah.
Okay, because I want to put the link to it in my description. So, what's the name of your YouTube channel?
Just RabbitSide.
RabbitSide. Is it all one word or two?
RabbitSide, one word.
Okay, RabbitSide. So we're going to definitely put a link down there.
Like
so
stateside or seaside.
Yeah, I'm not one of these people to come in and just do a weird video and stuff. I like to see what people actually do out of here and things like that. So, yep. All right.
Yeah, actually, this came from Cos.
Yeah, I see your rabbit symbol. Yeah, there's a dust devil right there.
To there. I don't know if the camera can
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
We had one rip through here.
Yeah, you messaged me about it. I went outside and
wow.
I've never seen one hit us that hard. Another one came over that hill and took a piece of plywood with it. It was crazy.
They're pretty crazy.
Yeah, we needed a fridge. This one ended up not working. And so now it's our door. There's a little spring on it, and then that keeps it shut.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Keep it good.
Yeah. Reusing the Dometic there. So
yeah,
that's good.
They make good doors.
Wow, look at this. Wow. I'm
instantly
blown away, Ryan, when I walked in here and saw this. Wow.
We're doing like a solid roof now.
Wow.
You know, like we did so much against the sun, but the rain would mess us up.
Hey, you got a new standard to hit there, Kaz. Yeah. I'll tell you, it's pretty amazing, Ryan. When you walk in, it's not what you expect when you walk in the door.
We have to meet his duck enclosure standard.
Oh, okay, all right.
You'll
yeah.
You know,
we all live differently.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is just amazing looking.
Here, I was gonna give you one of these.
Oh, okay, good, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have the other one?
You don't have the rabbit head one? Okay, yeah, I'll get you that.
Sorry, Kaz.
No.
You don't want
I'm
that
not giving it away.
I want the RabbitSide one.
Look at this.
Slab City. RabbitSide's RabbitSide.
Here you go.
This really feels like a home, you know, when you come in here and just all the like separate rooms here.
Yeah, right.
So how long did it take you to build this?
Well, people used to ask us that when we first came here. And when we decided to stay, we had about 3 months until the summer was going to hit, and that's what you got to prepare for. So we actually built a lot of what you see, like in this area, the main structure, in 3 months. Like super fast. And people used to go, "You did this in 3, 4, 6 months or whatever." Like, yeah, you know.
How about material acquisition
now it's been like 4 or 5 years, and so people are like, "Yeah, this is about 5 years worth of work." So like the impression, like they're less and less impressed as time goes on. Because, like,
how do you secure material when you come in to build? This is a pretty big structure. Did you purchase or just salvage?
We purchased the main wood in the center. So it's going to be over top of the trailer.
Right.
So we worked a summer, did a bunch of gig work, and so we rolled in with enough cash to kind of, we bought the trailer in Iowa, put the wood over it, and bought the solar. And
well,
ran out of money.
I just came in here. I'm blown away by this.
These are beehives, old beehive boxes. So we got those for free, and then stick them up and utilize them as shelving. Some of them we have bees in them.
I'm just amazed at the uniqueness of the way that individuality comes through here in the slabs. Artwork, and looks like you have a little
termite-ridden wood and stuff like
little
that.
seating area out there, and it's amazing.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the gardens out here. I took down all the shade that we had above it before because it was all torn up and stuff. But now, if you have enough shade cloth to do it, tearing it into strips and rolling them and then doing this
probably
means
better.
That the wind can go through it and it won't tear the shade cloth.
That's a good thought.
Down. Yeah, it's
yeah, I'm blown away just looking around here, Ryan. It's incredible what you've done with just your 2 hands, and just amazing. And your RV's nice and protected. Your
This we actually set up for like a photo shoot for a macrame piece that
Nice.
we're selling, and then I was like, yeah, this kind of looks
yeah, it looks good.
We'll leave it up.
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah.
But there's a misting system up here too. There's little sprinkler heads above us. And
Wow.
we'll get you in a position where the camera's not underneath it and I can turn it on.
Sorry, I got a Samsung. It's water resistant.
Oh, is it?
So
Okay, well, good.
Yeah.
You can get it a little bit.
this is your
Oh, good. See, there's a damselfly here. It's like a dragonfly.
Right.
But dragonflies, their wings go out. Damselflies, their wings go back.
you
which
got
is
your
how you tell.
goldfish there.
And they'll breed in this pond, and they're predators, and they eat the mosquitoes and
Wow.
stuff. So we actually breed our own
You
predators.
have a
now.
mosquito problem here in
You'd think so because of the moisture, but we have a lot of predatory insects and
Okay.
things that'll actually take them out.
That's amazing.
This thing's new. Like the pond is a 300-gallon tank, and then there's 2 more tanks back there, and so it's all linked together.
Wow.
And I've just started making this stuff up here. But
Well,
this
it
is-
looks like you stay busy all the time here.
Yeah, you got to keep
You
on
know.
working. But this is a dunk tub for us to sit in, so it's linked up with the pond. The pond water comes in
Wow.
and then drains out the bottom. It's pretty nice right now, but in the heat of the summer, we'll be able to sit our butts inside of here.
Nice, get some relief.
Stay real cool.
It's incredible. Your art, your little kitschy things and
Yeah,
things, that's
yeah.
what really makes it for me. It's really amazing
Jessie,
looking.
She's inside. She sets all this stuff up. She's been collecting thrift store art for.
Wow. It's amazing looking.
Yeah, so.
Amazing looking. What you've done, it blows me away what some people do down here. And are you
Digging
okay,
deep hole.
Cuz? You all right?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
There's a bowl.
what are you
Hi,
doing?
Momo. There's Momo.
Hey, Momo.
Yeah.
What are you doing here, Ryan?
Well, we wanted to do like kind of a cold storage situation, so we started digging down. Actually, those are eggs in that basket there hanging. I suspend them down in the. There's Jessie.
Hi, I'm Rosie. Nice to meet you. Can't believe this place is incredible.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna link you your channel on the YouTube video I'm doing. So
Yeah.
I like to see how people really live here. I'm not here to do with, otherwise Kaz wouldn't be here. A crazy story about
Yeah.
Slabs.
People are coming out here lawless.
no, I'm not into that. So what do you do? So you're
It'll
doing?
be like 105 out here. It'll be 65 down there.
Wow.
And so that hole now, the deepest part that you can just barely see down into, well, it's going to be a cellar, and we're going to dig into that sidewall there
Wow.
underneath the trailer, but then also black tank. At the bottom of there, we'll do another deep hole.
So you don't worry about cave-in or anything? Are you going to shore up the sides?
For months, no caving in.
Okay.
We will shore it up, though. We'll use
Okay.
like 1x2s, chicken wire, and then cement to
Yeah.
kind
Oh,
of...
that's good, like a gunite or something, like gunite.
just to really solid it up.
Wow, I've
But,
never-
we haven't needed
know?
to yet.
You have one of them?
Nope. That's a deep ass hole. That's all
The
done,
one I'm
man.
talking about. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, not one.
Yeah.
Not one that you're talking about.
Well, we started digging this when the pandemic first hit and grocery stores were running out. We're like, we need to store food potentially
Right.
and keep it cool. So we're going to do this. And we were not going to really tell anybody that we had an underground cellar full of food. But it's
Well,
fine now.
you got
You know,
30
so whatever.
Well,
And it's not full of
hate to
food.
say
Just like 2
30,000
dozen eggs.
30,000 people will know now. So,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
So really, it's just our shithole now.
No, but that's
and,
nice.
It's got some eggs in it, so
Yeah.
the evaporative cooler is good. That's what keeps us cool in there.
Yeah, thank you. So, Jessie,
Yeah.
what attracted you to the life out here? Did you adjust to it pretty good, or was it?
I mean,
I guess I'm wondering whose vision was both of yours, or
well, there's 3 of us.
Okay.
So I came out here with my husband Peter. He's
Okay.
at work right now.
okay,
But I mean, vision-wise, architecturally, a lot of it Ryan did. Aesthetically, a lot of it's my doing.
okay. Well, it's
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
when
I
you
give
walk
the
in.
bones, but you make it pretty.
Boy, when you walk in the door, I just can't believe it really looks like a home when you
it's
come
quite
in
a
here.
transformation. Yeah, well, I mean, I've packed
I
up
mean, you're really
everything
to
I
be
own,
you're
brought it
really
out.
to be commended for what you've done, all 3 of you, with this place. It's just amazing to me. So you didn't have a tough adjustment to the life, the heat, the summer.
I mean, not really. I mean, summer's not fun.
Oh, right.
It's why everybody doesn't do this.
Right.
Is,
Yeah.
because of summer.
Right.
It
It's
gets
not
easier
fun.
and easier
Yeah,
as
but
we-
we're figuring it out. It gets better every year.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, thank you. I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
Great to hear. And I'll tell you, you have a heck of a touch here. It's amazing.
Thank you.
The greens and
Yeah.
everything. That's good.
We'll have like a little temperature gun, and if you shine it at that sunny spot there, it'll say 140 degrees
Yeah.
on a sunny spot on the ground. And then if you do this, where it's shade cloth, and like really good shade cloth too, that'll be 101. And then like solid shade is in the 90s. So like it makes a huge difference between shade cloth and like
Pretty
solid
awesome.
wood, you know. So all those little additions we just keep doing to try to make it
Yeah,
a
it's
real.
unbelievable. You've really made something that just, it literally is a home.
There's Bob,
Oh.
he's sleeping, and there's apples. Because she really likes apples.
Big tortoises. You
Yeah.
found them out here in the desert?
No, we wouldn't do that.
Okay.
But these ones were pets already from people in Yuma.
Okay.
And they were an older couple, and they wanted to travel and stuff, and they couldn't
Okay.
keep these fellas.
Nice.
We have another one. It's in the enclosure over there. It's about this big, 150 pounds. Massive tortoise.
Wow.
And there's baby tortoises in there, and another one in there. Once you become tortoise people like, oh, you rescue tortoises? So now,
Let me ask you the question I
Yeah, a
asked
whole bunch.
Kaz. How do you pick out your land when you come here the first time? You just found an empty spot and just...
more or less, we kind of lucked out. We were at a different spot, staying with a friend, Caribe down the way. And then we were like, okay, we want to get our own space, have a little bit spread out. And our neighbor here, Billy, he said, like, oh, I got spare space beside me. Why don't you
Wow.
come check it out? But yeah, you just show up to Slab City, you find an empty spot, and you park your car.
Talk
and then
to
you look
people.
around and you go, hey, does anybody camp here? And they go, yeah, my buddy is. He's
Okay.
just gone for, and you go, oh, okay, damn
Okay.
it. And you go somewhere
That's
else.
good. Well,
But
you know,
people
I'm always
nearby will
curious
know.
how people pick their spots. But
Yeah, and then if the people nearby say like, nah, don't worry about it, you're good, then stake your claim. Put up a little
Right.
fence, you know what I mean? A sign, occupied, and that's kind of all it takes,
Yeah.
you know?
wow,
But at the
unreal.
same time, somebody else can kind of roll in and be like, nah, I'm going to occupy it. So it's...
Well, it's
speed
just
zone.
to do all this has just been
This thing cools us. It's like 110 watts, maybe.
swamp cooler.
Yeah, swamp cooler. These two little aquarium kind of submersible pumps, and then they pump the water over the pads, and then inside there's a 20-inch box fan from Walmart. And then we also have another radiator fan that extracts air
Define
from the
cool.
side.
I mean, how I know it gets up to 120 out here.
Yeah,
So,
we can always be about 20 degrees cooler. It depends on the humidity. If it's 9% humidity out here, then we're going to be 20 to 25 degrees cooler
Right.
inside. It's pretty good.
wow,
They keep making it more and more efficient, you know, so
it's
it's...
unbelievable.
But, which still means that we're like 95 degrees in the hottest parts of the summer, but that's better than 120. There's baby tortoises in here. There's one poking out of that thing. Two more little
Yeah.
sleepy babies right here. You can kind of see them passed out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right down there.
Because those two tortoises we saw over there were given to us as a pair. And then they had babies, and we looked it up, and it's unethical to actually breed those tortoises because
Okay.
they're endangered in the wild.
Okay,
So we've separated them, but we still now have the babies.
this is the farm
The old
part.
chicken crew, yeah. So we have a few different chicken pens because chickens they're actually really mean. They're smart, but they're mean to each other.
Yeah,
And so you have to split the groups up so that these ones fight with these ones, and those ones,
oh yeah. So,
and the roosters fight with each other. So every time we end up with another rooster, that's a whole other pen.
well, you have Ryan. You have a real operation here.
Oh, thanks.
I tell you.
I don't know which mister does which, but let me see. I think this might be the chicken. Yeah. So you can see there's misting that happens in here.
Yeah,
so
very
all
fine
these little
misting.
fine misters are going off, sprinkling the chickens,
Wow.
and that wets the ground.
You an engineer by training or anything?
No, Jessie calls me a pretendgeneer.
Okay.
Because I just
well,
kind
there's-
of
I mean,
go.
you got some aptitude for this.
Yeah, like
so
this is, it's all
the whole
automated.
solar setup.
Yeah, and there's little microcomputers down there that actually automate all this sprinkling and stuff.
Wow.
So, based on the temperature.
Yeah,
it'll-
because I would say you're doing a good job of pretendgeneering. I
Yeah,
think it's
right?
working out
Yeah.
really good.
There's some duckies. Some yucky ducks.
They all
Yeah.
look healthy and happy.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
loving it. I just filled up their little pond earlier this morning and so they're really.
Yeah, this is the great.
flashing
This
all day.
this is really the great stuff in slabs here. Seeing
Yeah,
how
it's,
people really carve out a living
yeah,
here. It's
think
pretty
for yourself,
amazing.
you know?
Yeah, think for yourself, and I'm sure you don't wake up in the morning. What am I going to do today? I'm sure you
No,
have
it's
100 things
garden stuff
to do.
Yeah.
All right.
You see like an extractor fan at the top there.
Yeah.
That's like a radiator fan for a car, and it just pulls the air out of the other side of the trailer. So
Wow.
it's kind of batteries and all the power and stuff. Now we're just trying to spread plants everywhere. Like we've grown hundreds of species of plants here to see what works. This stuff here, this Ruellia or Mexican petunia, does amazing. You can just snap this off, stick it in the dirt, you have another one.
Okay.
And actually our favorite plant, before we go past it, is these vines here. Mexico.
Now, how did you get a second? Looks like, is that a Class C over
Yeah,
there?
it's like an old '74 Winnebago. We dragged it over from Mojo's camp.
Okay.
Sold it for $100. We were like, all right.
I guess there's somebody that can always drag it over to
Yeah, I
the
just
camp.
dragged it
That's
over.
good.
We pushed it into place and then
Built your cover
dropped
over
it.
it.
Yeah, and so that's actually an art studio. That's for Jessie.
Yeah, I think you could open a hostel here with.
Yeah, right? There is one in Slab City.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I heard.
That's what I.
This is your workshop area.
Yeah, a workshop area. Call
Wow.
this Area 51 because I got the old arcade game Area 51 and cabinet pieces here, so you can see.
Oh yeah.
So that's what makes.
I really wasn't
this
expecting
table.
this at all. This is better than my shop back in Santa Rosa, California. This
Yeah.
is something.
A lot of people, you know, they'll clear out.
Did you come from the Midwest, Ryan? Where did
Yeah, I spent time in all over the place.
you were talking about Iowa? So
Yeah, exactly.
okay, out
In the
here,
garden, it's a swing set. Morning glories
repurposed. Yeah, I see your
growing.
tomato plants.
This
here.
thing's going crazy. Yeah, there's a pineapple over there and some pepper plants.
Wow,
Another compost. I still got to cover this a little
Amazing.
bit more, but
just
no, it's,
unbelievable.
and yeah,
I really
in
like
here
your.
it's just-
I'm kind of a tinkerer myself. I'm really taken by your collection. I think you could do just about anything
built
here.
this into a robot. This old stereo. So that's also got another controller inside of it. I'm just, it's, you know, still playing with
Yeah,
it.
that's cool. You
Opened
know.
up and it was singing songs the other day actually. So, but it got hot.
Well, I'm coming to the end of my record time, but we got about 2 more minutes. So yeah, this
Well,
is.
the studio at the moment. Just to quickly kind of look into here. It's what we, you know, it's
Wow,
full of
this
all
is where you do the
stuff, but-
macrame and
yeah,
things like
so
that.
Jessie just finished this one
Wow.
up. We did an art show in Palm Desert actually, and had this up for sale and some other pieces.
How's that work out for you? Pretty good there?
Yeah. We sold a couple pieces.
That's
you know,
great.
nothing amazing, but you make a lot of connections, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's. So
Are
we,
you on the Are you on the internet
Haunted
too?
Hobo, which
Okay.
is the brand that we did for the art stuff. So we,
Wow,
now I'm just kind of working on a website.
you both
and
have a
stuff like
lot of talent.
Yeah. All three of us make a good crew. You know, that's what it takes to do all of this. Because
Yeah.
no single one of us.
But
could have done this.
I'm always more intrigued by the tinker or the
Right,
pretendgeneer. I think that's
yeah,
the
exactly. Yeah.
because I know you wake up in the morning and you think, you know, how could I
Alright,
do
here we go.
this or how I
Yeah.
could do that? That's amazing.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's really cool to.
All right. Well, Ryan, I want to thank you for your time and hospitality,
Awesome. Yeah,
letting
yeah.
me tell real life story here
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Slab City from somebody that's really got it going on
We do what we
here.
can.
So thanks a lot, Ryan. I
Of
appreciate
course.
it.
Thank you.